He is able, September 30th, from a devotional entitled God's Amazing Grace by Ellen G. White. I know whom I have believed, and am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. 2 Timothy 1:12. The Apostle Paul was looking into the great beyond, not with uncertainty or dread, but with joyous hope and longing expectation. As he stands at the place of martyrdom, he sees not the sword of the executioner, or the earth so soon to receive his blood. He looks up to the throne of the Eternal. This man of faith beholds the ladder of Jacob's vision, representing Christ, who has connected earth with heaven, and finite men with the infinite God. His faith is strengthened as he calls to mind how patriarchs and prophets have relied upon the one whom is his support and consolation, and for whom he has given his life. From these holy men who from century to century have borne testimony for their faith, he hears the assurance that God is true. His fellow apostles, who to preach the gospel of Christ went forth to meet religious bigotry and heathen superstition, persecution, and contempt, who counted not their lives dear unto themselves, that they may bear aloft the light of the cross amidst the dark mazes of infidelity. These he hears witnessing to Jesus as the Son of God, the Saviour of the world. From the rack, the stake, the dungeon, from dens and caves of the earth, there falls upon his ear the martyr's shout of triumph. He hears the witness of steadfast souls, who through destitute, afflicted, tormented, yet bear fearless, solemn testimony for the faith, declaring, I know whom I have believed. Ransomed by the sacrifice of Christ, washed from the sin in his blood, and clothed in his righteousness, Paul has the witness in himself that his soul is precious in the sight of his Redeemer. His life is hid with Christ in God, and he is persuaded that he who has conquered death is able to keep that which he has committed to his trust. I am so glad that we can come to God in faith and humility and plead with him until our souls are brought into such close relationship with Jesus that we can lay our burdens at his feet, saying, I know whom I have believed, and am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day.